Hi, this is Mauvu and Xyroah doing your feedback. If you have any questions, just ping us in the thread.
First of all, your thin window is not long enough. I recommend making it full length because you're missing out on information. I can tag the Meeby video that explains it properly.
Yeah, it's 280 by like 1000, right? It's like,
Just full monitor resolution. Could you go back to like when they started the seed?
yeah, I was gonna mention as well, with
Yeah.
resetting without chunk borders on, like, you should just leave them on if you're gonna use them for your map or what were you gonna say?
That and it's also resetting in first person, right? I think it's first person. Yeah,
Yeah,
you should
it's,
be resetting in third person.
yeah, it's just like better for wall visibility to like give you more information when
As
you
well
reset.
as when you first spin around, you get to know more about the island itself.
Yeah.
And the spikes are obviously the same. So
Um,
you check your spike and then go to first person. Sorry.
if possible, when you're digging down like this on sand, especially, or like beach like this, it's never going to be like one deep or something. So you can just like hold down 0 for like a second, and it's going to fully set your pie chart to like the fresh pie chart. So it's going to be easier to change it to the spawner one later.
Hmm.
Uh, maybe change like fog occlusion or something. Don't know.
Yeah, I saw that. I was a bit confused. I would honestly throw out the diamond here.
Yeah.
Or
I don't know. I think
maybe you can
I
use
think I'd
diamond shovel and
hotkey. I
gold.
definitely like either place the sand or throw it out. Uh, take the
Yeah.
cod out the hotbar, and then either throw the diamond or take the gold out the hotbar for like
Hmm.
hotbar management during this crafting, depending on which shovel
Yeah,
you want to
saving
make.
that gold for Bastion is okay.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that. Good crafting. Um, I feel like I'd use this opportunity to be more in third person, just like while you're like mining and
Yeah,
stuff.
the logs especially. Um,
Hmm.
why did we? I guess we're going to the other tree for more leaves. But like,
Yeah.
I felt like we should have got the rest of our wood here, and then you do nothing with these trees, and you just like share the rest of the leaves.
Through the
Although
leaves.
we hotkeyed off our shares when we were crafting, didn't we? Like we just have like
True, yeah.
so few bees now.
I mean, as a rule of principle, I usually like if there's option, I'd always go for the more shorter trees instead of the extremely long one that we went for at the beginning.
Oh yeah,
Just because getting wood and leaves is like much easier on the more denser, shorter ones.
I'd
But
say
in this opinion, in this thing, I agree with Mauvu on this.
I'd say on this seed specifically, you'd probably still go for this tree because like you start
There's
like mining
there's
faster and
terrain.
you can like see like this half of the ocean like better.
That's fair.
So like they see there's nothing here. Presumably, it looks
Yeah.
like the chunks are still loading though. But
Yeah, that's why being an F5 is so important.
yeah,
But yeah, it's just yeah, it's okay, I guess. This isn't like too bad.
yeah, I
But I
don't
think in
like
terms of
taking the
like
shares off there.
yeah,
That's
yeah, true.
I think that's probably the biggest problem so far. It's like imagine here you mine one log and then you share your way through all of this and you share on this tree as
Yeah,
well, and then you go there, you have like
that's
so many more
30 plus
logs.
leaves. Yeah, yeah. Changing the pie while boating is nice. Did we get a dolphin? Oh,
Uh,
interesting.
I'm just gonna mention this a little bit more here as well. With the like share line, the reason why I think it's even more optimal is you're taking a more like rotational way around this island instead of just crossing it in a straight line. It's like imagine so like we checked that half of the island or that half of the ocean, right, that we could see, and we've just
Mhm.
crossed it in a straight line to the other half, so we can check the like
Yeah.
ocean in front of us for the enter immediately. But if we don't have
Mhm.
one, then we either have to go right or left, and if we choose wrong, then it's going to be a ton of time lost going back across the island to check the rest of it. But if we come in from that like shears line from the left, we check this, then we check the like this area, and then we check this all in a more consistent like there's no backtracking in that line, which is just
Mhm.
is like a super minor thing, but like I don't know. I just felt
It
like I had
helps
to
when you're
mention
doing
it.
RS3.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's just yeah.
Completely
Um,
fair.
yeah, and then just back to the hot bar, gold and cod and planks. Well, the planks probably should be leaves here. Um, Gold is good to have on your hot bar, but you generally want to do it before your or right before you build your portal, so that you've made sure you've got the space for the gravel on the hot bar. Like easier.
Yeah,
Like
if I was removing something from this, I'd probably remove the fish,
yeah,
just
yeah, the
because
fish 100%.
if you is that even if that's just an empty slot, that means your flint will just go into your hotbar, which I guess doesn't matter if you're doing buck, but
What
oh,
the? Wait,
the gravel, there's a piece of gravel there.
what's that?
Oh, it fell.
That's
It fell
crazy.
from the top. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Have your
post
pie
bastion,
open
we
and
see it.
entrance, good.
Okay,
Yeah, and
fortress to
fork
the
too.
left. You
Yeah,
probably don't need to F3C here, but it should just be like muscle memory. You do it while you're
yeah.
E-raying, but there wasn't much of an E-ray at all. So
Yeah, F3C as like a principle, you just have a muscle memory for it whenever you enter, it's good.
where did it get? I mean, I
Yeah,
guess it's leaves, so the bridge would burn, but like the the bastion has such a free like backside
yeah.
upwards pearl. Like
No, I have to agree with you. I wouldn't be doing this at all.
yeah, if this was a TNT overworld, there'd be absolutely zero reason to go for top down here. But at least like given its leaves, like there's a small well there is a reason to not play Manhunt. So I'm assuming yeah it is lava, but
Yeah, I think this is just, yeah,
yeah it's just
it's
a
definitely
lot of
much
time
faster than
loss.
doing, yeah. You don't need to open it if the pigs didn't fall on that side and it's not a triple, then you don't need to open it.
Yeah, yeah you only break them open when we have the triple here, and then also
Or
with that you either place an extra block for them to fall onto like below, or you have to like
yeah.
hard toggle around here, which you don't do.
Hmm. Then
It's,
hard toggle.
yeah. Um, I don't like standing so close to those guys because they can like entity crown push themselves apart, and then a stray sword guy could like drive by you as he's falling down.
And you're gonna get late pigs there, right? Or
Um, I mean, they're not going to be late. They're just going to be stuck, and we don't get them. I think like the guys that are
whenever, can you go back to when they were mining the top core blocks?
yeah
Yeah, so when you mine the first gold block, it's smart to hard toggle then and then break the other two gold blocks, which gives the top picks time to go down as well. And before even going down, you can easy toggle because by that time all your pigs will come down. but not hard toggling. I mean, it's just more sketch in my opinion because sometimes you go up and then there's pigs still there. Um,
And I
and yeah,
just noticed right there we took a melee hit or something, but like this is why you'll see most people will keep like just one gold and just throw it upwards into the air, and then like any guys that like finish their trade will like see it immediately because it's already been in the air for a little bit, and they won't
mhm.
like target you sort of like seeing the gold.
Yikes. That's a lot of damage for top down.
Yeah, when
I
I
guess
mean
this is a good time to. Sorry, go on.
yeah, I was gonna say like on the one hand we could be like eating here because you want to eat two food before you leave this bastion to make sure you're exiting on full health, but we know the fortress is really close, so
Right there.
it doesn't
Yeah.
matter
Yeah.
that much. But
I was gonna say this is like prime time to change your pie back to mapless or
yeah,
preemptive for your spawner in the fort. I guess I'll just suggest also search crafting. If you're using English, you can just do WO for wool and then OW for your bed instead of like going through your book. But it's okay. Also, yeah, we have one pig
yeah,
that's
the
not in the
late
hole.
guy from the like QE box.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, instead of just waiting, you know it was open out the back. There's the
for
fortress is just off to the left, and you know there was great terrain to it, so you can easily pole hang towards.
yep.
Yeah, we should just be mining out the back. You saw there was
Mining at the back.
it was
Yeah.
fully open.
I guess we're just going back to the. I mean, okay, but I think mining at the back and just pearling there would be
Yeah, it's just
much
like
better.
it's just like an awareness thing to be thinking about on like every bastion enter is. I mean, especially when you know where exactly where the fortress is, you can
Yeah.
pretty easily come up with how you're leaving the bastion because you know the exact direction you want to go. But even when you don't know where the fortress is, you can oftentimes when you're entering the bastion, you can like come up with like, oh, if it's like north or east, you go, I'm going to be doing this to leave the bastion, and if it's south or west, I'm going to be doing something else to leave the bastion. Like you don't
Over
miss like,
here, I mean, yeah, the good part's just here too. I was saying that there's like a small justification for going to home portal because you see one of the tower legs behind, but you just see the
yeah.
good
I
part
mean,
here.
yeah, it's just fully buried there.
Also,
Not
please eat. We missed an eat already. It's 1.5 heart into the spawners. A bit crazy. We're just gonna go to the other spawner, I guess. Yeah.
no blaze bed. We're not.
Why?
Yeah, we're not short of explosives. Why do we not just
Why
blaze
not?
bed there?
Yeah.
Better spawn.
I mean, double spawner, low explosives is like okay argument not to blaze bed, but you have seven beds, three anchors, like especially when one of your spawners is already not that good. How many rods is it? Are we just at 2 rods?
I think we're on
Yeah.
4.
Oh, those two. Okay, right.
Yeah, we should have some way to eat food here so we can overlap the
hmm
eats.
Portal animation, same way you do it in the end portal. Oh,
Stab timeless. I thought that was like an extra pause in there.
yeah. I I don't know how I feel about sending it on 73.2%. Especially when you can throw one pearl, which gets rid of the desync, and then just measure
That
from there, just like 3 blocks away. What? Wait,
what the hell was that? Like
what? That was.
I get being confident with pearls in RSG, but what is this? There's
Nah.
no way. Like, there's no way that's consistent with like random like pearl throw like flare RNG. Like,
No, I
I
don't think
I
so.
just prefer to see like here if I'm assuming we're just out on five,
We're
okay. But
literally
like maybe pearl up to here or something, or just dig this fence and make a bridge across.
the crosshairs like one thing away from the. Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
but half the
Yeah,
pearl like hitbox is inside the ceiling.
yeah.
Okay, and so here especially, I think we have like a fair amount of pearls, but like we're already at the point where we need to hunger reset for 0. So we're throwing this pearl as if we need to like conserve. Oh, I
Conserve,
guess
yeah.
uh, we have 13. So like
Oh, okay, right.
I don't know if we're trying to 0 this or not, because we have the beds, but we'd have to do a full gravel reset in the water room, which is like 5 seconds
Or
time loss
even
without
even
like.
silverfish if you get your health down enough.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah, that's good. Catch.
I
That's
still I
interesting.
still think I just prefer purling to the terrain like over here, and then like
Yeah.
clutching on the side and then maybe boating down or something.
I
I was
mean,
unaware of how many pulls.
I would I would definitely be just hoping to get silverfish. Oh, okay, well now you can. Too hard. I mean, we can still 0. So, oh my god. That's slightly unfortunate.
Just miss.
Wait,
Uh,
no. Wait, it's Danobi, right?
yeah, it's a string of choke. I was wondering how
Oh
it.
my god, that's
Oh,
crazy actually.
yeah,
Oh,
that's really annoying.
that's really unfortunate. That's like a no fear joke.
And I guess we're just like mining gold. Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy.
I'm not sure how much there's gonna be to comment on here,
I
but
mean, wait, can you go back to when they had the extra, like the extra velocity, the soul speed thing?
they're like falling off.
Yeah. So you do this. Oh my god,
They're
that's
really.
painful. I think that just like discombobulated them, and they just like, or I don't even know. I think this is just like a full on.
That's
Yeah, I
a
don't know
really
what to say.
weird misplace. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is just like extreme nerves or something. I mean, I guess I can just say practice your blind portals with 10 OP. I don't know. That's just an edge case.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Um,
There's no way to make it like 100% consistent. Like,
yeah,
but
right. Is there anything else in the rest of the thing?
I'm assuming it's just like trying to trade for RB.
Yeah. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Just check.
But and it's not even a miss.
Well, even like the stronger chords like so close together that missing you probably still hit like deep into the other
Oh,
string ones,
oh
which is
yeah, I
pretty
didn't
funny.
notice that. Okay.
Uh,
One eye could 0 on this. I didn't know if you
well,
checked the
they
tower.
left on 5, I think.
Oh. Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, good enough. Um,
Um, what is this? YouTube. Okay, I've never seen that. Um,
yeah,
but yeah, I think major things are, or like major things in this run was like not getting many leaves in the overworld was like kind of like not it.
yeah. I mean, we just got 24, I think, leaves in total, which is like, if the trees aren't dense, that's fine, I suppose. But there's like all of this is just like super dense, so
Yeah,
you can
it
just
was
cut
so
through all of
easy
the
to just grab more leaves
get
there.
like at least 20 more leaves out of that.
Um, and then just not playing Manhunt is a lot
Mm-hmm.
faster, especially when you don't have to pillar up to top down. Um, and even if you're going for the backup block, like from loading the 3 blocks with Manhunt, it's still like five or so seconds faster to top down, and you get the extra center chest, and you're able
Mm-hmm.
to still pearl up to the top here. So it
It's
just
just is faster, yeah.
um,
And if you're getting the QE blocks, that's like +1 blocks compared to going up and then doing like the rank manhunt.
yeah.
Um,
Um, in the fortress, there was we should have just blaze bedded. Like there wasn't really a reason not to just like blaze bed like in between one of the exits. So yeah, we should have hit that spawner first when we saw it because it's like just
yeah.
more linear. Yeah,
I
in
guess I can
between.
also say working on food management. I mean, I don't think there should be any scenario where you're entering the spawner at 1.5 hearts, 3 hunger bar down, especially when we have good food. Just timing your eats, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is just way too like forcing the first ball for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Like yeah, portal should be like on the like latter half of your priority checklist when you come into a fort. You should always be working on your spawner first and then do your pre-crafts and stuff while waiting for the blaze.
yeah. Um, does the
Unless
retimeless
there's
eye
like
measuring or not doing it?
yeah.
But we could have made an iron sword in the bastion as well.
Yeah. Loki strats, or I'm not gonna say Loki strats because he didn't come up with it, but how Loki did it in his world record.
Um, I think that's. I mean, the fortress was very. It's a very simple fortress to play. You just,
Yeah,
yeah.
not much happened.
Um, and then this, I'd say the pearls were a little bit too aggressive. Like this
That one
pearl in
pearl out of the
particular.
spawner was just crazy.
Yeah, like I
I've
feel,
never seen like that.
especially in the context of like a pretty low pearl run, you definitely want to hold on to that pearl a little bit longer to like try and like save more time with it, basically. And then this pearl as well is kind of just sending it into a complete like gamble. Like you have no idea of where this pearl is actually gonna land. Like very well could have just been in the middle of a lava ocean and your run's like fully dead because you have to like spend like 40 seconds like boat spamming across it or something. But I say apart from that, most of the post blind was pretty good. I mean, that's like the nerves check on the portal goal. Like,
Yeah, that's
it's,
whatever. I'm not
yeah, it's
gonna
like
say
happens to
that's
everyone. Um,
yeah.
yeah, I think that's
Um,
everything. So,
yeah, that's everything.
if you
I
have
just
any,
wanna add something else, which is that you like the first portal thing, you can make an early portal when you have like when you know you're gonna like let's reset on blind or you're
yeah,
low on heart, no food when you come into a spawner, that's fine. But when you have like good quality, you wanna just work on your spawners. That's it.
One other thing I'm noticing, looks like your Ninja Brain bot is out of date. Uh,
Yeah, 1.4.3.
I don't. Just one is 1.4.3 the one with calculation problems. I think that's like
Um,
1.4.1 actually.
yeah, 1.5.1 just has the more like convenient stuff for bow tie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd highly suggest just updating it.
Um. Yeah. I think that's everything. Um. Just yeah. If you have any questions, just ping us your thread. Yeah. Thanks for sending it around.